This is Ian Lamont, author of Google Drive and Docs in 30 Minutes. Today I'm going to be talking about how to grant a loved one access to your Gmail account after you've passed away. If this video helps, please take a moment to like it and follow me. Let's get started. We're looking at my Gmail account right here. This is really important, and this is something where I would want my spouse to have access to my Gmail account after I passed away, the information in it, so she could make plans or maybe find out information that's relevant to kind of my estate or something like that after I've passed away. And basically, here's the way to do it. There's a hack that people use, and I'll talk about that. And then I'll talk about the way that Google recommends you use. And I think that you should use this other Google recommended method as well. So the hack is basically you give your spouse login credentials to your Gmail account, and they can basically log in as if they were you. The other thing they can do is you can leave your computer open, so they don't need to enter a password to get in your computer, and then they could just bring up the browser and check out your Gmail or your phone or something like that. The problem with giving a spouse or a loved one access to your Gmail account is if something goes wrong where Google decides that your Gmail account should be locked down, or for instance, the cookies expire or your password expires, or there's some data breach and they want everyone to reset their password, your spouse may not be able to get access that way if if Google has disabled it for some reason, or something else happened, like your computer blows a fuse or gets dropped in the water or something like that. So a better way to deal with this particular scenario, if you want a loved one to have access to your Gmail after you've passed away, is to use a feature called Inactive Account Manager. And you can look this up on Google Account Help. I really urge you to read carefully what it says about Inactive Account Manager and how it works. But the basic idea is, if you haven't been using your account for a certain period of time and they have a way to detect activity, Google will automatically send an email and access to certain parts of your account, including Gmail, to people that you designated. So, for instance, there's an email that you can create, what will trusted contacts receive? So there's a kind of a stock email that you create. And then also you can determine what items get sent to that person or they can access. For instance, Gmail or YouTube or Google Drive or something like that. So this is a really tight way, I think, to handle this. Google will detect if you're not logging in. They will see that as a sign that this person is inactive, and then they'll send an email to the loved one saying, hey, this person, they've designated you as someone who can access their Gmail account. Now, to set this up, go to this Inactive Account Manager help page. There's a link that says your Inactive Account Manager page. Click on that. Don't worry if you see this. The setting you are looking for is not available for your account. This means that you're not logged in, or you're on the wrong browser or something like that. Just make sure you're logged in, go to your Google account and log in, and then you'll be brought through this wizard that basically identifies, first of all, who you are, the telephone number that you have, your backup email account, things like that. Then you choose who to notify and what to share, and then you decide what happens to your account. Decide if your inactive Google account should be deleted. So this, I think, is a good way to handle Gmail after you've passed away and a spouse or a loved one needs access to this information for some reason. This is the way to do it. It's not quite the same as operating the Gmail account, but at least they'll have some form of access to it, and they'll be able to get information that might be stored in the Gmail account. If this video helped, please take a moment to like it and follow me. And also, if you go to in30minutes.com, you can check out my book, Google Drive and Docs in 30 Minutes. I cover many features of Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and other Google features, so people can basically get up to speed pretty quickly. Thank you so much for watching.